Speak version equals 1.0 XMLNS equals http://www.w3.org/2001/10/ synthesis XMLNS MSTTS equals https://www.w3.org/2001/MSTTS XML. Lang equals ENUS voice name equals NUS neural prosody rate equals -8% pitch equals -3%. Did you know that a powerful African empire, rivaling Rome in its grandeur, was deliberately erased from the history books? Break time equals 250 ms / this is the story of that empire, a civilization whose achievements were once celebrated, but whose memory was systematically suppressed. Break time equals 250 ms / for centuries, the narrative of Africa has been shaped by external forces, often overlooking the rich tapestry of indigenous civilizations that thrived long before European contact. Break time equals 700 ms / we and #X27. We've been told stories of tribal societies and kingdoms locked in perpetual conflict, but what if this was only a fraction of the truth? Break time equals 250 ms / what if there were empires of immense wealth, sophisticated governance, and profound cultural influence that have been deliberately obscured? Break time equals 250 ms / our journey begins not in the dusty archives of Europe, but in the oral traditions of West Africa. Break time equals 700 ms / here, whispered among griots, storytellers who are the living libraries of their people, are tales of a kingdom known as Wagadu, more popularly known as the Ghana Empire. Break time equals 250 ms / now, before you conjure images of modern-day Ghana, it and #X27 is crucial to understand that the ancient Ghana Empire occupied a region far to the north, encompassing parts of present-day Mauritania and Mali. Break time equals 250 ms / this was not a kingdom defined by its coastal access, but by its control of the trans-Saharan trade routes. Break time equals 700 ms / gold. Break time equals 250 ms / that single word explains the rise and influence of Wagadu. Break time equals 250 ms / the empire sat atop vast gold deposits, which fueled its economy and attracted traders from across North Africa and beyond. Break time equals 700 ms / caravans laden with salt, textiles, and other goods crossed the Sahara, exchanging their wares for the precious metal. Break time equals 250 ms / this trade brought immense wealth to Wagadu, allowing its rulers to build impressive cities and maintain a powerful army. Break time equals 250 ms / Kumbisala, the capital of Wagadu, was described by Arab scholars as a bustling metropolis, a vibrant center of commerce and culture. Break time equals 700 ms / houses were constructed of stone and wood, and the city boasted numerous mosques, reflecting the growing influence of Islam. Break time equals 250 ms / the king, known as the Ghana, presided over a sophisticated court, administering justice and collecting taxes. Break time equals 250 ms / he maintained a strong military to protect the trade routes and defend the empire from external threats. Break time equals 700 ms / the Ghana was not merely a military leader, he was also the spiritual head of his people, a figure of immense authority and prestige. Break time equals 250 ms / but the wealth of Wagadu also made it a target. Break time equals 250 ms / in the 11th century, the Almoravids, a Berber dynasty from North Africa, launched a series of attacks against the empire. Break time equals 700 ms / these attacks weakened Wagadu, disrupting the trade routes and undermining its authority. Break time equals 250 ms / while the Almoravids did not completely conquer Wagadu, their incursions marked the beginning of its decline. Break time equals 250 ms / internal rebellions and the rise of new trading centers further eroded the empire and #X27's power. Break time equals 700 ms / by the 13th century, Wagadu had fragmented into smaller kingdoms, paving the way for the rise of the Mali Empire. Break time equals 250 ms / so, what happened? Break time equals 250 ms / why is the Ghana Empire not as widely recognized as other great civilizations of the ancient world? Break time equals 700 ms / one factor is the nature of the historical sources. Break time equals 250 ms / much of what we know about Wagadu comes from Arab scholars who visited the region and documented their observations. Break time equals 250 ms / while these accounts provide valuable insights, they are also filtered through the lens of their own cultural biases. Break time equals 700 ms / furthermore, the oral traditions of West Africa, which contain a wealth of information about Ouagadougou, have often been overlooked or dismissed by Western historians. Break time equals 250 ms/, but perhaps there is another, more insidious reason for the erasure of Ouagadougou from the historical record. Break time equals 250 ms/, could it be that the empire and #X27's advanced civilization and its control of vast wealth challenged the prevailing narrative of African history? Break time equals 700 ms/, a narrative that often portrays Africa as a continent of backwardness and barbarism? Break time equals 250 ms/, the story of Ouagadougou is a reminder that history is not a fixed and immutable truth. Break time equals 250 ms/, it is a constantly evolving narrative, shaped by the perspectives and biases of those who write it. Break time equals 700 ms/, it is our responsibility to challenge these biases and to seek out the untold stories of the past, to uncover the hidden empires and forgotten civilizations that have been deliberately erased from the history books. Break time equals 250 ms/, the legacy of Ouagadougou lives on in the oral traditions of West Africa and in the archaeological remains that lie beneath the sands of the Sahara. Break time equals 250 ms/, it is a testament to the ingenuity, resilience, and sophistication of the African people. Break time equals 700 ms/, it is a reminder that Africa has a rich and complex history, a history that deserves to be told. Break time equals 250 ms/, the Ghana Empire may be gone, but its story continues to inspire and challenge us to rethink our understanding of the past. Break time equals 250 ms/, this is just one example of a powerful African empire that has been largely overlooked in mainstream historical narratives. Break time equals 700 ms/, as we continue our exploration of African history, we will uncover more untold stories, more forgotten civilizations, and more evidence of the continent and #X27's rich and complex past. Break time equals 250 ms/, the further we delve into these forgotten societies, the clearer the past becomes and the more we can learn from the present. Break time equals 250 ms/, the empires of the past hold the keys to understanding the future. Break time equals 700 ms/, they present evidence of what worked and what didn't and #X27's, providing a blueprint for success. Break time equals 250 ms/, we must continue to ask questions and challenge the narratives we and #X27's been told. Break time equals 250 ms/, only then can we truly understand the full scope of human history. Break time equals 700 ms/, prosody/voice/speak.